Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. How's everybody doing? I'm back in Farming Simulator 25, back in Zielonka. I feel like I'm loud again. I don't know why. Every time my computer decides to restart with an update, and there was an update, I'm gonna actually turn myself down just a little bit. Maybe right about almost. There we go. I got it. I've got a little meter on my broadcast and recording software over here. I can tell how loud I am. Actually, maybe turn it back up just a wee bit, just a wee bit, just a wee bit. There we go. All right. That's maybe right there. Okay. We got it now. So anyway, while I'm on this page, I was able to take out more loan. I'm assuming it's because I bought a lot of land. Well, we didn't buy a lot of land, but we bought land. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's because of all the silage bales that I made. I don't know, but for some reason the bank has faith in us or something. Maybe I don't know how that. I really don't know how it works. I think it was like based on land. Back in 22. It's based on like your, what do you call it? Your not your cholesterol, your collateral? Yeah. Your collateral. So you like your equipment, your land, and all that stuff. You gotta have something to back up your loan, basically. So I've got this guy hired out here, and if you can see way off in the distance over there, get my help window off of there. Got the combine stopped over there. He needs an empty. Well, this guy I've got busy plowing. I've got most of the fields plowed now. We need another tractor. It's time. I think the time has come. So basically what I want to get, there are a set of in-game cloth arms here. And if you hit the right, what is that called? The right joystick button, it tells you which tractor. It's this one here. So we want to get that. I think I'm just going to keep it at 145 horsepower for now, maybe. How much is that? Actually, we might be able to afford that. Well, let me see. Hang on. Hang on a minute. We'll put some wheel weights on it. Make it a front loader attachment. Take the plate off. See what our final cost is here. 175. I like to always kind of get the top tier engine if I can. If I can afford it. We're going to try it. I think I can afford it. And if not, we're going to have to finish the contract. I'm going to go ahead and get the arms. That's 9. Do I have the money? No, hang on. I gotta, hang on. I gotta borrow some more. I ran out of money already. Oh no. I can't keep money. Okay, there's enough just for that. So let's get the arms. There they are. Okay. Can I afford the other thing? I got a thing. There's the thing. Can I afford that? How much is that? 31. Maybe. Where's cloth green at? There's Vulture green. Is that cloth green right there? Yep, there it is. So we'll make that cloth green, or should we make it cloth red? Do we have cloth red? Well, we don't have cloth red. Let's just make it cloth green. I don't know why we don't have cloth red. That's interesting. We'll get that because we need that. Alright, I'm going to tab down to that tractor. We'll grab that. I haven't built a shed yet either, by the way. Okay, got that. I'm going to have to get a back weight for this. Somewhere down the line. I have used this front loader log grapple before, so. Where did I leave the trailer at? There it is. Right there. That's the best place for it. Right there under the silo. Alright, so yeah, I got the fields fertilized, at least the first stage, and then we'll seed or plant them, whatever. I haven't really decided what to plant yet. I kind of, I really am leaning towards soybeans, but maybe oats. I might do oats. Just do like a whole round of oats. Because there's money in oats. You get, not only is there, decent money in the payout for oats, but you get the straw. And I know you don't get much for straw, but, every little bit helps. Alright. And I don't know what number, is this episode 4? I think this is episode 4. Kind of crazy. I'm recording these on different days. These are not recorded on the same day. So, did I mention before in the previous episodes that I'm looking forward to Judith Plains, Montana? If not, I am. I'm looking forward to it. Yep, here we go. Still waiting. Still waiting. So this is gonna be coming out. I think I'm just gonna release all these on Friday. So if today is Friday, then we might be getting Judith Plains today, but I have a feeling it'll be a week from today. So if you're watching this on Friday when this releases, I think it will be a week. I'm thinking May 30th-ish. May 30th-ish? That's pretty general. That's not a pinpointed date, because nobody knows the pinpointed date. I don't even think DJ Modding knows the pinpointed date. It's whenever I think he gets done with it. He's got I watched some of the stuff on it. He's still got a little bit of work to do, and if you look at he's got a little spreadsheet thing. There's still a little bit to do, but he has said his goal is to release it before the Plains and Prairie DLC comes out, which that releases on June 3rd. If you haven't gotten the Plains and Prairie DLC, I think that's going to be probably one of the best ones, if not the best one. I haven't seen what the other DLCs are this year yet, but that might be the best DLC this year because it's bringing in the Ford branding. Now, I've also seen where some of the modders out there are making Ford trucks, and they are saying that these will be released across the board on all platforms. So that means PC and console. Does that mean that Giants is accepting the Ford brand for vehicles too? I would assume yes, right? Is it just the name Ford that they have licensed? I don't know how that works. I would have thought that like the Ford tractors would be like a separate division or something. So I don't know. But from what I've seen, there are modders out there that are creating Ford vehicles with plans to release them in the mod hub for PC and for console, for Xbox and for PlayStation. So whether Giants approves them or not, I don't know. I don't think we ever got like an official announcement from Giants regarding that. So I guess we'll see what comes out in the future. Probably within the next, well, I would say under normal circumstances we'd probably find out in about a month. But with all the testing delays that Giants has had recently, I would say maybe we'll find out in 2 to 3 months. I hate to say that, but that's probably what it will be, 2 to 3 months. There's stuff that was submitted, gosh, back in February that hasn't even made it into testing yet. So yeah, they're busy, I guess. I don't know. Do they have holidays? They have different holidays than we do here in America. I know we have Memorial Day coming up Monday. And they have different holidays there, so You might be like, well, why are these guys not in the office? Why are you guys not there? They probably got something else going on, or they're sick. They did have like a week there where all of their people were sick. So I don't know. But yeah, we might get some Ford vehicles in here, some official Ford vehicles. You know, on PC we've had stuff. You could get a Chevy Silverado or Ford vehicles or stuff like that. But it'd be nice to include the console people with the official licensing and branding or whatever. So instead of just Lizard, we've had the Lizard trucks. I don't know about you. That would make a weird commercial, wouldn't it? When I work my farm, I drive a Lizard. No, it just doesn't roll off the tongue like Chevy. Like a Rock. Remember Like a Rock? The commercials back in the day. Or the Dodge. It depends on that's a whole big debate. What brand of truck you like? Dodge, Chevy, Ford, Nissan, Toyota, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, back normally here in America, when you see trucks on the farm, it's going to be one of those, probably one of those three. Probably a Ford, a Chevy, or a Dodge. Probably because that's, what is that saying? Tales old as time? Not the Beauty and the Beast song. It sounds like the Beauty and the Beast song. There's a saying, I can't remember the saying. Tales old as times. I don't know, I can't remember the saying. Anyway, but that's been, the tradition of vehicular stuff in America. Alright, get this contract knocked out. Well, we got a new tractor today. I'll have to show you guys the new field we created too. I think I did a pretty good job on it, if I do say so myself. So yeah, you guys watching this, if you're watching this on Friday, I think this is episode 4, so 4 of these videos will release today. There's probably some of y'all out there. Why is he releasing 4 videos in one day? Why is he farming on Zielonka? It's probably because Judith Plains is not out yet. And honestly, I don't even know what we're doing tomorrow. Maybe we'll be here. I don't know. I guess I need to figure that out. I don't even know what we're playing on Saturday for the stream. Be nice if Judith Plains was out. But I have a feeling it won't be. I think it'll be a week. I think it'll be after Memorial Day. It'd be nice. It'd be a nice surprise. I'll even sing the song. Surprise, surprise. Judith Plains came out early. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, really looking forward to that map. So much. We are going to have so much new equipment. If you're watching this video, I'm going to let you guys in on kind of a secret. We're going to have a lot of new equipment. Some of it will be old. Some of it will be new. Some of it will be, realistic. Some of it will be, well, let's just say we have a guy that will enhance our vehicles. So yeah, we're gonna be farming for the future. In the future, for the future, I don't know. But yeah, we got a guy that is gonna what's the word? Soup up. We used to say that, soup up stuff. What was the show on MTV? Was it Pimp My Ride was the show? It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be more like, Well, yeah, soup up. Yeah, super it up, kind of. I think soup is short for super. But yeah, we're gonna be kind of a Superman farmers, kinda. We're not gonna fly. We're not gonna fly. We won't have X-ray vision. But yeah, we're gonna have some nice equipment that will be turbocharged. Is that thunder? Hang on, weather check. The weather has been nuts lately. Every day. It's like every day. I think the other day I was recording videos and it was kind of stormy then. Oh yeah, there is some stuff floating around out there. Huh. Doesn't look like it's gonna be much. Doesn't look like it's gonna last long. So, and it doesn't look really bad, you know. When was that? Gosh, it was earlier this week. It got super bad. It was really bad. Like hail, wind, tornado warnings. Pretty much the scariest environment imaginable. That's all you gotta say. Scariest environment imaginable. But yeah, it got bad. I actually left work a little early because I had a couple packages on my front porch. And I said, hey, I'm just gonna leave, you know, about 30 minutes early. And I'm glad I made that decision because as soon as I pulled into my garage and closed the door, just right as I got out of the truck and the door was just about closed, it started raining hard. Went to the front porch, got my packages, then it started a mix of heavy rain and hail, and then the wind started. It was insane. It was very, very, very windy. I'm glad I didn't have anything loose outside that would have flown away, because if I had something outside loose, like a trash can or, you know, something lightweight or even moderately heavy-weighted, it would have flown away. It would have been a bad situation. So yeah, I'm hoping the weather will kind of calm down, but it looks like more weather's coming this weekend. Hopefully not during stream time. Hopefully not during Judith's plane release time, though I think that'll still be a week from tomorrow, so it'll be, I really have a feeling it'll be after Labor Day. Labor Day. I really got a strong feeling it'll be after Labor Day. Wouldn't that be a surprise though if it was on Labor Day? What if that's been the plan all along? What if he releases an American map, the greatest probably American map that Farm Sim 25 maybe of all time has seen on Memorial Day? Did I say Labor Day? I might have said Labor Day. What if yeah, Memorial Day. What if he plans to release it on Memorial Day? That would be interesting. Have some hot dogs, grill some cheeseburgers, and play some Judith Plains. Well, hopefully whenever it does drop, I'll have to get the map kind of set up the way we want it. We'll probably be doing 3-day seasons. We'll probably be doing real time. We'll probably, you know, have, you know, like Fieldstone turned off and all that. I'll have to go in through all the settings and stuff like that. I am going to put our starting equipment in first, and then get us to our starting point. You know, normally you start, you have the option to start with 100,000 in cash or $1 million in cash. Probably we'll just do the routine new farmer starting cash. Is that more canola? I missed a little bit there, didn't I? Let me grab that real quick. Hey, where am I going with this? Oh, lights went out. Alright, this contract is going... Oh, we're going to the grain mill. Okay, cool beans. Grain mills are just right down here. Boy, it did get dark, didn't it? This is a good tractor. It's a good little utility tractor. Plus, we could probably use it for fertilizing, and it's a decent tractor. Guess the guy plowing finished. I'll have to move him. We may deliver this load and then sleep and go to the next day. See where we stand. See if I can take out more loan and buy more land. Because I've got $7 left in my account? What? $7? Is that all I was left with? Oh, well, I guess the hired worker was still working there for a minute. We didn't run out of money. They tend to stop if you run out of money. I gotta get rid of these bushes out here, too. I gotta come back with the chainsaw and cut those out. I'll do that in the morning, though. We'll see, because we're going into September. I think, are there new crops to do in September? I don't need all those lights on, just my front headlights. So we're going into the grain mill here. Double check. Red circles on the grain mill, yep. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and, I'm not gonna save any, I'm just gonna go ahead and let it go. So goodbye, $7. Woohoo! Made a little bit. Alright. So, the question is, should I sleep first? Oh, I need to complete these contracts. Oh, I got another one. Oh, yeah, I did another canola field over there. I forgot about that one. So let's collect those. We'll have a little bit more money. All right, and I think I'm going to go back to the house and sleep. Finish that plowing tomorrow. And then we'll shop for more land. I gotta see what's out there and what's ready to harvest tomorrow for September. I don't think there's anything close. I'm kind of really want to stay close here to the farm. I don't want to buy any land like way out there. I'm just gonna park this rig right here. Turn my lights off. Where is the sleep trigger? Is that it? Yep. So we'll go to about 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, good morning. Boy, had some bacon and eggs and had my cup of coffee, aka my Dr. Pepper. So, let's see what's out there. Let's look at contracts. There's a good one there. Not too far away. What is that? Oh. Parsnips. Never mind. There's some good fertilizing contracts. There's a good one right there. That's not too far away. I'll take that one out. Alright, what else is out there that we might want to invest in? Well, first let's look at the calendar. So, we're not doing grapes. We're not doing carrots. There's some long grain rice, if there's any planted. I doubt there's any planted out there. Not doing any root crop. There may be nothing. Let's go to the growth map. Okay, so that's root crop there. Root crop there. Sorghum. There's some sorghum up there. What color is the long grain rice? Is like a burgundy brown. I don't see any. I don't think there's any rice fields here. So if we're going to get something that's ready to harvest, it's going to have to be a sorghum field. Are there any closer than these? We got these over here. I don't even know if we'd be able to afford any fields right now. We do have this grass field down here, which I've been kind of looking at. That's 106. I don't know what our... Let's see what our... I guess let's see how much loan we can take. We'll just max it out again. I doubt we can take that much, though. Or maybe we can. Okay, let's keep going. And that's it. 194. So 194. Okay, both of those fields have weeds in them. Those are the only sorghum fields that I see. That one there is fully fertilized, but it's got weeds in it. Did I not click on that? Oh, I did click on it. So that's only 64,000. Let's tab up to the combine. The combine's up there by it. It's close to it. So here's the sorghum field. Not really that big. Here's the other sorghum field. It's a little bit bigger, but it's it's not fertilized at all. I think I'm gonna go. That one is cheaper. I may have enough left over to get this one. I'm really leaning towards that grass field down there, though. Are there any other grass fields? Well, there's a grass field. Hey, there's one. There's a grass field right beside that field. Maybe this is the strategy. Buy this sorghum field that's fully fertilized. And then we'll have that grass. If we get that grass field next to it, this is grass, right? Yes. So this is grass and this is sorghum. Then we could merge these together and make a decent sized field right here. I think that's the strategy. I think we've got enough money to do that too. So let's buy that one. Let's buy that one. We can make some more silage bales. And I've already got my harvester up here. Woohoo! Go grab that. Parsnips. Ugh. Heard rumor that there wouldn't be any root crop in Judith Plains. That's kind of interesting. I would say that would mean there's no chip factory, maybe, unless they're corn chips. Probably wouldn't be potato chips. Alright, this is ready to harvest here. So we'll have a little bit of sorghum to... Why is that tilted like that? Y'all see this? I guess because it's cutting just the tops. Let me lower my reel. Just a little bit. I've seen the corn header tilt like that for the sunflower, but I've never really paid attention to the sorghum. All right, whatever floats your boat. So yeah, I've heard rumor that there wouldn't be any root crop there. So I guess you're gonna be taking some of that out, but there could be. He might change his mind. So, and that might just be a rumor. Might not be factual. I don't know. I don't have the down low when it comes to that. But yeah, plow these two fields together. This will be a nice sized field. Whatever I decide to plant, we'll plant something up here, I'm sure. Alright guys, I guess that will do it. I'll harvest this field. I'll mow that field. I'll wrap some bales, most likely. And yeah, we'll have a decent. We've got plenty of wheat to sell sometime this winter. We'll probably have some sorghum to sell, and then I don't know where we go from there. If the new map is out, we'll go to the new map, obviously. But if not, we'll come back and have a some kind of big sell-off. Try to make some money. Money's a good thing. Alright, until the next time guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.